Hey, it's Catherine. I'm thrilled you are here again. Give yourself a pat on the back because too often in any field, people start learning something and then sometimes make excuses to stop. You didn't do that. You're here. And that's proof that you're the type of person that is willing to do what all successful entrepreneurs do: invest in your success. And that's the type of person that can make amazing money as a professional organizer. Now, in the last video, we talked about how I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do it. I told you I perfected a system that I've used for over 17 years and how that system has already helped others start and build amazing professional organizing businesses. Then I shared that system with you in the last video. Now, if you haven't watched that video yet, please go back and watch it right away. You must understand how to organize like a pro because I'm going to teach you how to get clients like a pro. And you shouldn't be taking money for a job you don't know how to do. That's why sometimes people will start working for free to create their own system of organizing, but you get to skip that step. You can make money on your first job when you use my system, and I hope you choose to do that. Because for me, the idea that I can make a living as an entrepreneur was hard at first. From a very young age, I remember my mom trying all kinds of businesses. Most of them were multi-level marketing, but whatever it was, it seemed like she was always selling something. I remember helping her. I remember watching her do her sales pitch, and I remember her struggling. No significant money ever came from all of her hard work. We were left wondering if there would be food to eat or if the lights were going to stay on. Those memories, those thoughts are what burned into my mindset about being an entrepreneur. You work your tail off and make little to no money. So when I set out to start my organizing business, I was consistently battling that mindset and those voices that told me I couldn't do it. Some of the voices were from actual people. They tell me I was crazy. They tell me it was too risky to be in business for yourself. They tell me you can't make real money doing this type of business. And the problem was I was fighting some of those same voices in my own head because of what I saw growing up. But while that's what was going on in my head, my heart was telling me a different story. My heart knew I wanted more than a 9-to-5 job that I dreaded. My heart knew I was committed to figuring this out. My heart knew I wanted to make a difference for others. So I kept listening to my heart. I kept learning. I kept doing what successful entrepreneurs do. I pulled my wallet out and I invested in myself. I worked to strengthen my mind and develop the skills I needed so I could be who I knew I was meant to be. I did some jobs for free at first so I could learn how to do this right. You are so lucky that you can skip that step and go straight to making cash if you choose. Then I got my first paying client. Then I got another and another. And my mind was catching up with my heart. I was loving the flexibility. I was only working with people I liked, and I was making a difference in people's homes. That difference was impacting their families. And I thought, are you kidding me? I could be a part of this. It was amazing. But I started to feel like I was spending as much time looking for work as I was doing the actual work. I needed to figure out how to get consistent work. How could I get clients to come to me instead of me chasing them? Those questions are what led to the answers I'm about to share with you. So let's talk about finding and succeeding with your first client. Momentum is the hardest thing to gain, which makes starting fast a key to starting right. And this is true for your clients too. They will usually say that they are overwhelmed by clutter and do not know where to start. That's where you come in with a solution. The solution for them is a consultation with a professional organizer in their home and a written action plan with all the steps they need to take in order to have a perfectly organized home. This is your first product and you are charging a fee for this service. Now, there's lots of ways you can present the plan to your client. For many years, I used a pre-printed form. Now I use digital methods to share this plan with my client. You can even get creative and make a shared Pinterest board with storage ideas for their most challenging spaces. Your plan could introduce new habits, list productivity tips, and even include inspiring quotes. There's no wrong way here, as long as you communicate solutions to your client in a way that helps them move to a more orderly lifestyle. Imagine getting paid for helping someone to get better organized. We all know the joy we feel from not searching for things in our homes or tripping over clutter. Giving your clients a place to start is so valuable. And in addition to putting money in your pocket, your client is more likely to hire you to help them complete all the organizing projects that you outlined in that plan. So how will these clients find you? Photos and testimonials will be the foundation for creating a portfolio, building a presentation, creating a website, and generating interest from social media posts. So as soon as possible, I want you to complete 3 to 5 organizing projects using the GDP method. It's better if this is a space that you're not too familiar with, like a family member or your own home. You'll probably do this pro bono. Just don't offer to organize the whole house, including paperwork and keepsakes. Let's save those hours for your billable jobs. Just complete a few common areas that your ideal client can identify with, like a kitchen, a closet, or a playroom. And remember, you are not going to start by buying products or asking them about objects in their home one item at a time. That is like the kiss of death. Don't do that. Following the GDP method will keep you on task and help you understand how large of a space you can handle in a typical client session. So when you complete your paid action plans with your new clients, you'll have the confidence to start booking follow-up organizing projects in any room of their house. This is the easiest and quickest way to get started. Once you do it, you'll realize you can do it, and that makes a world of difference. This system can help you generate immediate cash as well as build a book of business that can create consistent cash flow for your new company. Remember, I understand what it's like to have people around you saying you can't do it, or just because it worked for someone else, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. I grew up in a home that taught me to be an entrepreneur was to go hungry. And it was scary when I started my business. But now, over 17 years later, you have the luxury of skipping all those growing pains that I experienced. This is a proven system that has already helped others become highly successful organizers. This is a proven system for anyone willing to consistently follow the steps, and that's you. Remember, you're still showing up. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up and following the system. And if you can do that, then there is surely an incredible future waiting for you. Now that you've learned how to organize like a pro and how to get clients like a pro, there's one more thing that can easily paralyze would-be business owners. Sometimes not knowing how to do this next step will cause an entrepreneur to hit a wall that they never climb over. I'm talking about how to set up your business. You're starting a real business that can make you real money. So you want to get things together at the start to properly protect yourself and your new business. Otherwise, a small hiccup can turn into a really big problem fast. I'll cover the foundational steps to setting up your business in the next video, because I want your business to be succeeding for a long time. And the best way to keep moving in the right direction is to start in the right direction. Okay, it's time to leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Remember, I'll reply to every comment that's made. So go ahead, leave a comment below, and we'll talk soon on how to set up your business the right way to live your dreams for years to come.